On one, Kip comes face to face with a challenging diagnosis, but finds the real challenge is defending his judgment in Shortland Street.
Well, she can't wait. She needs to get to theatre.
No, it says here she cannot have any blood or blood product.
Packed red blood cells, please. You know about this Jehovah's Witness business? Somebody told the press and now I'm for the chop. I never knew somebody had it in for me that much.
Eric's blood results have come back clear.
Did you pull his GP records?
Clear as well.
And any psych issues?
Nothing.
What else do we know about him?
He just got back from his OE. Spent about a year in the States. He had his vaccinations here at the PCC before he left. DTP, typhoid, hepatitis A.
Okay. Eric, tell me about what you got up to on your travels.
Backpacked about 40 states. Usual tourist stuff.
Backpackers, huh? They can be a bit unsavory.
They weren't too bad.
Well, did you feel unwell at any time? Did you get stung by anything? Bitten? Attacked?
Only mozzies. We'd wake up with a dozen or so in the room.
Sounds like fun.
The chipmunks were fun. Crazy little critters. And we'd get the odd owl. When we were in the Rockies, the girls woke us up screaming because this bat was circling.
Bat? Order a new set of bloods.
I didn't wait for the DHB to call. I called them.
And?
You know Helen Carson. She doesn't mince her words.
And they're going to just take the SRD unit from you. They can't.
They can.
Hi.
Hello, Harry.
Well, they couldn't if she'd just kept her big mouth shut.
Gabrielle was asked to make a complaint. She was doing her job. I wasn't doing mine when I gave the transfusion. I accept that.
Pretty good.
And I accept the DHB's decision.
When can Gabrielle play Space Tracer with me again?
Well, obviously not right at the moment, but you're welcome to join us for dinner.
Please.
Thanks.
We're celebrating. Dad lost his job.
Oh, he's lost his operating rights at Shortland Street, but he still has his job at the SRDU.
You haven't heard the latest.
I've been forced to stand down.
It's unfortunate.
Isn't it just?
I know what Harry wants, fish and chips, yes?
Yes.
My dad says I have very expensive taste. Whenever we go out to dinner, I always seem to order the most expensive thing on the menu.
I can afford it. I'm a working man now.
What?
Part-time anyway. Cleaning viruses off computers. At shop on Jackson Street.
Right. Well, I'm going to go easy on you and just order the pasta.
May I suggest a glass of Merlot to go with it?
Doubt it. They'll last for a day.
So.
Since when were you 18?
I'm not. It looks real though, doesn't it?
How'd you get it?
Not telling. Give it back quick.
Ready to order?
2 linguinis, thanks, and a bottle of the Merlot. I suppose you'd like to see this?
How many glasses?
2, please.
Oh, just one. I'll have an orange juice, sober driver. That was so cool.
You're right. That's rabies.
Yeah, way ahead of you. That's not it.
Rabies?
What are you looking for?
There's an article on here somewhere about an experimental treatment for rabies. I read it a few months back.
Points for effort, but once they're symptomatic, isn't the virus lethal?
Yep.
He's way past the point of prophylaxis being in use.
Yeah, I know.
Nurse!
His family is out there waiting to talk to someone. Alric only has a few days left.
Look, I know that too. I'll talk to them soon, okay?
Yes, I'm afraid.
I could go to the bar and grab you a glass.
Except Kieran knows I'm underage and so do most of the staff here.
Or I can order you a shot of vodka, then add it to your juice.
Go on then. You're better.
Hi, everything all right here, is it?
Perfect.
Well, I'm glad to hear it. By the way, Daniel, how old are you?
18.
Right. So you don't mind if I call your mother to check, will you? I mean, she does know you're out tonight.
Go ahead.
Just tell him he's going to find out anyway.
Thank you, Sophie. Try it on again. I'll call the cops. Right. Lemonade, orange juice, marvellous. I'll send over a waiter.
Fish and chips are Mum's favourite too.
Oh, well, I bet she didn't churn them in tomato sauce, though.
Do you think she has fish and chips for dinner in heaven?
Of course, if she wants to.
What do you think heaven's like?
No, there is no such thing.
What?
Gabrielle?
I've never seen the slightest shred of evidence that there is a heaven.
People talk about seeing heaven all the time. What about near-death experiences? People on the operating table.
Hallucinations.
What?
You're seeing things that aren't there.
Like heaven?
Yes.
No, she's just being silly.
Okay, cheers, Uncle Garth. Yeah, Harry's happy at least. Now I can make the unveiling. What's the matter? Eyes bigger than your stomach?
Don't want it.
What's wrong?
You lied to me. Mummy's not in heaven because it isn't one.
Yes. I knew it was here somewhere, the Milwaukee Protocol. TK.
Did you find something?
Yep. A 15-year-old girl survived rabies even though she didn't seek treatment until almost a month after she was infected.
For real?
The girl's doctors put her into an induced coma to produce a temporary partial stop in brain function, believing that this would protect the girl's brain from damage while her body built up an immune response to the virus. That's it.
Now, scroll down. 6 later attempts to cure symptomatic rabies using a similar medical protocol all proved unsuccessful. This girl is only one case.
There was another one. A boy in Brazil last year.
Okay, 2 cases.
That's good enough for me.
They had to follow this Milwaukee doctor's treatment specifically. You'd have to contact that doctor.
Yeah, I will. But we don't have a lot of time to muck around, so I say we get on with it.
We?
Yeah, I'll take him to HTU. We might as well try.
Where's the harm? He is on his way out anyway.
It's his family I'm thinking about.
Yeah, I'll talk to them now.
We don't want to give them false hope, that's all I'm saying.
Look, no offence, mate, but you've been here, what, 5 minutes? I called you over here because I thought you might be interested, not because I wanted your opinion.
He didn't mean that. He's stressed. Coffee?
No, thanks.
Is your boyfriend abandoned you?
He's not my boyfriend. And he hasn't abandoned me either. He's just in the bathroom.
And don't worry, no charge for the wine. I'll drink it later myself.
Yeah, sorry about that. I told Daniel it was a stupid idea, but he wouldn't listen.
Could have got me into a lot of trouble, Soph.
I know.
So exactly how old is Daniel?
Same age as me.
Really? He only acts about 5 years younger. Thought maybe you were babysitting.
Feels like that sometimes.
Let's go. Should we be back to mine?
My dad's here to pick me up.
Oh, I'll walk you up.
Don't bother, we still need to pay. But thanks for dinner.
Yeah, sorry the pommy git had to ruin things.
Basically, we're going to close your brain down for a while and keep an eye on things by the EEG. That measures the activity in your brain. We'll also be giving you antiviral drugs while we wait for your immune system to produce the antibodies needed to fight off this thing. Now, this is Ray Phillips, the intensivist. He'll be running the ship and I'll pop in from time to time. Ray will go through any questions you might have. So, TK told you then?
What sort of drugs are you going to use?
Ketamine, midazolam, phenobarbital and ribavirin. Exactly what the Yanks use on the 15-year-old.
So you talked to the doctors then?
Yeah, it took a while, but I got hold of one of them and he was only too happy to help. It turns out the treatment's also being used in Sri Lanka at the moment. I'm just waiting to hear on the outcome.
You are aware of the possible side effects?
Pancreatitis, acidosis.
Hemolysis, hepatotoxicity, those are not great odds.
What's the alternative?
TK said the treatment has failed more times than it's worked.
Well, technically, but it turns out they didn't use exactly the same drugs.
I just want you to be realistic, that's all.
What am I supposed to do, walk away?
You've already done your bit, so hand over and get back to ED.
I'll be back down there in a minute. I just have to get Elric settled. TK will call me if there's an emergency.
It's an emergency department. What do you think happens there?
Look, thanks for your interest, Sarah, but you know what? You're not my boss anymore.
Okay, I'll get out of your hair then.
Please. Okay, Linda here will sort that dressing out, and then you're free to be on your way.
Thanks.
Okay, how are we doing in here?
36-year-old male tried to light his barbecue using petrol as an accelerant. He's got burns to 46% TBSA. That's a second litre of IV fluids.
Good.
Tracy's helping me dress the wounds now, but since you're the burns
I'll leave you
expert...
to it. I'm going to take a break.
What?
Everything seems to be under control.
You don't want to take a look? I wonder where he's off to.
We are almost finished here.
I'll get his transfer sorted.
Hey, honey, are you ready to go?
What?
Tony's unveiling. It's in 40 minutes.
Oh, man, I totally forgot.
Are you flat out?
Yeah.
But I just passed Kip on his way out.
Yeah, he's taking a break.
Oh, he's gone to see the rabies guy, and I thought I was the only one who got over-involved with patients.
I better get back to it, hon. But he won't clear himself.
All right, I'll give your love to Chris and Harry, okay?
Make sure you do. I've got a few days.
I beg your pardon?
To pay for your room. The extension you begged me for was until next Wednesday.
Now's good. I don't like owing people.
You mean you don't like somebody having something over you? There you go.
I'm not a charity case.
I never thought you were. That's how much you owe me.
Paid in full then. Thanks.
Oh, hang on. So there's been a mistake with the till.
Obviously. Let me know when you've got it sorted.
Signature, please. Mm-hmm. Whoa! Wait a second. There's been some sort of mistake. I didn't order all this. 2,000 toilet rolls. Express ordered last night.
Thought Tony's mother might be coming.
She didn't show much interest in Tony when she was alive. There's been even less interest since she died.
So Harry doesn't really know his grandmother.
It's for the best, really. The family history is a bit complicated. The less he hears about it, the better.
He didn't need to hear Gabrielle spouting off about heaven either. Sorry about that.
Well, it wasn't your fault.
Didn't hear her apologising.
I doubt she even understood what she did. Wow! Look at you!
Who's the handsome chap?
I don't want to go.
You're feeling a bit sad. Well, that's all right, mate. So am I. We can be sad together.
Where's Mum if she isn't in heaven? Is she just on the ground?
Come on, let's have a talk. Different people believe different things. Just because Gabrielle doesn't believe in heaven, it doesn't mean that you and I can't.
You didn't answer my question.
Where is she? She's in here. And in here. And in here too. Because I know you think about it, don't you? Yeah, me too. As long as we keep doing that, as long as we keep her in our hearts, she'll never really be gone, will she?
Can she be in our hearts and heaven at the same time?
Yeah, you bet.
Different flatmates in 1 year, all sleeping with each other in various different combinations that a naive little country girl like myself couldn't quite keep up with.
You can't have been very naive by the time you moved out. I inherited your beard, I think. What were all the notches along the headboard?
Everything to your liking, I hope?
Yeah, the company leaves a bit to be desired. He's a cheeky beggar, this one.
Damn it.
What?
Well, according to this, you gave me the grand total of 45 cents.
Why are we going to Rarotonga? It is so much cheaper here.
Sorry, the computer's been playing up. I'm going to have to work out by hand. Be with you in a sec, sir.
Oh, that's cool. I just need some more coffee for the kid.
Yeah, it's not just the bills either. The whole system's been going haywire all morning. I don't suppose you're an IT expert by any chance, are you?
Sorry, mate. Professional layabout.
Yeah, well, the soonest I can get one's tomorrow. So today, it's going to be hell.
Hello? Birth to Kip?
What?
Tin and repair, cubicle 3. I said I thought TK could use a hand.
I've finished. Can you give him a tetanus shot, please?
Yeah.
How's Alric?
Yeah, no change.
As expected.
Well, it's only been 1 day.
Yeah, I know. We just have to wait and see.
Wait for me to fail, you mean? Thanks for your support, bro.
Why don't you pop back? It's not like you're any use in here when your head's up there.
Well, someone has to run the ship.
Well, who do you think's been running it all night?
2 minutes alone, he already has delusions of grandeur.
Yeah, best 2 minutes I've spent here without you looking over my shoulder.
Well, someone has to keep you in line.
Have you forgotten I'm a qualified GP?
Well, you're a wee way from water removal here, mate.
Call me mate.
Hey, guys, take it outside.
I'm staying. You go sit with Alric.
It sounds like you need me here.
And when you're more use up there,
You don't think this is going to work. You think this is a waste of time.
you don't know unless you try, do you?
True. Which...
Oh, for Pete's sake, get over yourself and bugger off. See you, boss.
Hey. Thanks, mate.
Why do you even have a cell phone if you never answer it?
I was in the shower, I didn't hear it.
Well, I've only got a minute and I really need to talk to you.
Oh, what about?
Okay, well, I was at the IV before, right? And Kieran's having major problems with his computer. It's making the till do all these weird things and stuffing up the orders.
Well, what's that got to do with me?
Well, he can't get an IT guy until tomorrow. And so I got thinking, who's the biggest computer geek I know? Hello.
I'm not a geek.
No, but you know about viruses and stuff like that. I mean, you could at least take a look at it, see what you think might be up.
Yeah, I suppose.
Well, it would be a good way to make up for last night.
True.
And then maybe he won't think you're such a loser.
I don't care what he thinks. Tell him I'll do it. As a favour to you.
Found anything yet?
Yeah.
Is he going to tell me or just assume that I won't understand?
It's like this. There are these two nasty little viruses that never should have met. Because they were trouble enough on their own, but when they got together and mated, wham.
Well, thank you for putting it in language I understand. How'd they get in there?
Ever heard of a little thing called virus protection software?
Yeah, right now.
And you didn't renew it. You get what you pay for. If you don't pay for anything, you get viruses breeding in your hard drive.
Is there anything you can do about it?
It won't be easy.
Oh, let me guess, it won't be cheap either.
Oh, he's not charging. He's doing it as a favour.
I wouldn't mind a glass of red when I'm finished.
Okay, tell you what, I'll pay you what the other guy quoted, if he can get it finished before the dinner rush.
Deal.
Cool. You got an hour then. And, thank you.
What was that for?
So thank you from me. I mean, is me you're doing it for, isn't it?
I hope you realise what you did last night. I don't think that poor kid slept at all.
I'm sorry?
Harry. Suddenly, he's lost his mother all over again. If she's not in heaven, where is she? You try explaining that to a 7-year-old.
Well, I could try.
No, please don't.
Well, I always get on well with children. I like their directness, they like mine.
There's direct and there's cruel. You really have no idea what you did to that poor little guy.
Harry's decided he wants a lamington instead of a scone.
Where is he?
In triage, talking to your mother.
Oh, good. She's a believer.
How was the unveiling?
Nice. Harry was very quiet.
We took him to the movies to try and perk him up. Didn't really work.
I realise now that I upset Harry last night, and if you'd like, I'd be more than happy to explain myself to him.
I don't think that's such a good idea.
Well, I won't lie to him, but I will take into account his age and one or two of the more plausible Christian philosophers, because some people believe that they're...
Let's not go there. Harry's confused enough already. Actually, I think I'd prefer it if you didn't see Harry at all.
Still here. Thought as much.
If you've come to drag me back to ED, then they're out of luck. My shift's finished.
Yeah, me too, about an hour ago. How is he?
Oh, no change, but that might be a good thing. He might just be stable enough now for the immune system to do its thing without scrambled brain signals getting in the way. Or we might just be wasting our time. Who knows?
Have you managed to eat something?
I have a vague recollection of something on toast must have been breakfast.
I just had noodles from that place down the road.
Yum.
There is a box in the fridge with your name on it. Just pop it in the microwave whenever you're ready.
Thanks.
If it's still there in the morning, there will be trouble.
It won't be, I promise.
And do try and get some sleep. Even a couple of hours is going to make all the difference, okay?
You're a good man.
I know what you like when you're tired, remember? And I have to work with you, that's all.
Get out of here.
Good night.
tell you, the amount of time, money and resources that Kip is wasting.
Well, it's not a waste if it works.
Yeah, but you said it had only worked a handful of times.
It has. But the intensivist must think it's worth a shot, otherwise he wouldn't have okayed the treatment. Plus he's got Callum's support and mine.
Well, you've changed your tune.
Yeah, well, I have faith in our friend. He's trying his hardest.
Well, maybe I'll pop in later, see how he's doing.
No, I'm going in later to cover part of his shift. You, young lady, have had a hard day and are going to get some much-needed rest. No arguments.
Hey. Hey.
Are you cooking?
Yeah, you hungry?
Where's Sophie? I assume she's the one you're trying to impress?
She's not here.
Uh-oh.
No, it's all good.
But mind my own business, right? What are you cooking?
Spaghetti bolognese.
Italian, my specialty. I'll give you a hand as soon as I get changed.
Oh, it's almost ready.
You're in a good mood.
You would be too. Putty in my hands.
Is this still Sophie we're talking about?
Oh, yeah.
See ya.
Yeah, night, Jackie. You should head home too, it's late.
Dad knows where I am.
Yeah, but I bet he's not very happy about it.
It's not like I'm drinking.
True. And you have been a big help today, thank you.
No problem.
But this is above and beyond the call of duty. You don't even work for it.
No, don't. I'm almost finished.
Sophie? It's bad enough you gave up your weekend to help out with the stock take, but carrying on like this, I'll be accused of exploiting child labour.
Well, all I'd have to do is tell them what a great boss you are.
You're very sweet. And I do appreciate everything you've done. I like having you around.
I like being around. Around you, I mean.
Yeah, I know what you meant.
I should get going.
Yeah, I'll call a taxi.
That's cool, there's a rank just down the road.
Yeah, but I mean, there's not one there.
I'll just call one if there's not one there.
Later tonight on One, comedian and writer Kevin McAleer journeys further into Ulster's hidden Scottish heritage. From dance to controversial politics, he leaves no stone unturned in Our Friends at the North at 7:30.